You've seen it. Let's not pretend that you haven't. You're scrolling, minding your own business, and suddenly you feel the urge to click on something labeled hot wife with a bull whilst her husband watches. You think it's just a one-time thing, just, curiosity getting the better of you, but you go back, don't you? Again and again. At some point you wonder, why does this hit so differently? Why does this keep pulling me in when I'm not even sure I understand it? If that's you, let's start here. You are not broken. You are not strange. And you are definitely not the only man watching that kind of content. Cuckold is one of the most searched, most replayed categories online, but no one ever admits that out loud. That silence convinces men that they're the only ones who feel this pull. Sometimes a kink is just a kink, a fantasy you enjoy privately. Sometimes that lives on your screen, and that's enough for you, and that is perfectly valid. But sometimes something in the fantasy just scratches that little bit deeper, something emotional, something psychological, something about who you are when you stop performing and start surrendering. For a lot of men, cuckolding has nothing to do with losing or being lesser. It's about power, but not the kind of loud, dominant kind. It's about surrendering, about letting go, allowing yourself to be vulnerable in a way that you never really get to be in the rest of your life. For some, it's the thrill of feeling small. For others, it's purpose, wanting to feel useful, devoted, or controlled. For some, it's the intensity of humiliation. For others, it's the softness of worship and service. It's not one thing, it's a whole emotional landscape that porn gives you a little doorway into. So, what does it mean for you? Now, that's a very good question. Do you have to tell anyone? Explore it? Live the lifestyle? No, absolutely not at all. You can enjoy the fantasy forever and never take a single step beyond watching if that feels safe and satisfying. That's your lane, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with staying right there. But if you've ever caught yourself thinking, what would it feel like to say this out loud? What if someone actually understood it? What if someone played with it, guided it, or even used it with me? Then that's usually the sign that this isn't just porn anymore. It's curiosity, maybe even identity. The beginning of something deeper, even if you're not ready to name it yet. You don't have to decide anything today. You don't have to reinvent yourself or turn your life completely upside down. You just have to be honest with yourself. It turns you on. Great. It speaks to you. Cool. Something in that dynamic feels like home to a part of you. And if you ever decide you want to explore it safely, consciously, without shame, you know exactly where to come, don't you? This channel is here to teach you the real side of cuckolding, not the memes, not the stereotypes, but we speak the truth here. You can also check out thecuckacademy.com for little courses and blogs on the topic as well.